More lavish than a 6-star hotel penthouse and filled with everything but the jacuzzi, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 is opulence personified. This V8 powered land yacht is the first Maybach SUV and a 4-seat luxury Leviathan designed with one thing in mind: pampering passengers. But when Bentley and Rolls-Royce already offer high-end SUVs, arguably with more badge cachet, why would you buy this one? And perhaps more importantly, is it better to drive or be driven? Let's find out. Maybach does have strong pedigree, founded in the early 1900s, then acquired by Benz in 1960. It was relaunched as a separate brand in 2002, but floundered. So, in 2015, it became Mercedes-Maybach. And the big beast is the most expensive version of the Mercedes GLS, money can buy, priced at just over $380,000. However, this emerald green specimen costs just over $390,000 with options fitted. Yowza. From 50 paces, you'd struggle to spot the differences over a regular Mercedes GLS. But the hefty 2.8-tonne Maybach gets massive, unique, forged and polished 23-inch aluminium alloy wheels, an oversized grille, and more chrome than a Harley-Davidson showroom. Inspired by the weirdo Maybach Ultimate Luxury concept from 2018, but with the bubble butt having been mercifully removed, the GLS 600 retains a Mercedes badge but adds a few Maybach logos if you look closely enough. My favourite exterior feature has to be these pop-out illuminated side steps. They make entry and exit a lot easier when you open the door, and they're made from aluminium, topped with rubber strips, and measure almost 2 metres long. Benz reckons each one can take the weight of 2 adults. Perfect for your armed bodyguards. Power comes from Mercedes-AMG's lusty 4-litre bi-turbo V8 petrol engine with mild electric augmentation, which adds an extra 16 kilowatts of power and 250 Newton meters of torque. But its outputs are lower than the same powertrain in the Mercedes-AMG GLE and GLS 63 models, and there's no V12 option like the Maybach Limousine. The all-wheel drive behemoth uses a conventional 9-speed automatic transmission, but with a torsional damper and centrifugal pendulum tech for smoother gear shifts. Good Lord, where do I start? There is a lot going on in here. And look, to be honest, first impressions, it's not that dissimilar to a regular GLS, but that's no bad thing. And there are some unique highlights, such as this beautiful Napa leather dashboard, and these black lacquer highlights, reminiscent of a pinstripe suit, are pretty swanky. Fit and finish is impeccable, and almost every surface is covered in high quality Napa leather with exposed stitching, including the window frames. The wide, cushy, power-adjustable front seats with inflatable cushioning are heated, cooled, and feature a hot massage function. Yep, these are magnificent. The multi-function steering wheel looks and feels great, but these plastic control stalks are the same as those fitted to the entry-level A-Class small car, and it detracts a little bit from the overall lavish experience. Storage areas are, well, superb, starting with these large adjustable heated and cooled cup holders, a big wireless phone charge pad, and beautifully damped central storage bin. There are also elegant grab handles, 3 USB-C ports up front, and big door pockets. A couple of other primo features include the climate control fans, which are soft mounted inside the dash to reduce vibration. And get this, the windscreen wiper blades have 20 individual spray nozzles that imperceptibly squirt water onto the windscreen, and they're heated. In terms of tech, there are more flat panel displays than a JB Hi-Fi Superstore, 5 in total, starting with the same tried and tested 12.3-inch infotainment and instrument display as seen in most Benz SUVs. The infotainment system has huge scope, yet is really easy to navigate. You can use the touchpad down here, but I prefer the touchscreen, and everything is really well laid out and easy to navigate, easy to understand, and best of all, The driver display is likewise very customizable. There's a lot you can mess with here. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus there's a giant head-up display that has plenty of info and looks amazing. There's loads of parking cameras, plenty of angles, and a 360-degree mode, but no drag and drop 3D mode. But hey, the car can park itself if you're feeling nervous. The big German Luxo barge comes with pretty much everything you can think of in a safety sense, including all the latest autonomous driving functions. The only thing it's missing are bulletproof windows. Wait, I think they're optional. But this is why you buy the Maybach and not the regular GLS. Twin executive seats. Okay, so it's $9,500 extra, but I reckon it's worth every penny. That's because they offer excellent headroom and legroom, are fully power adjustable, heated, cooled, and yes, they offer hot massages too. The soft head restraints are just lovely, and there's even extra cushions that you can use for lumbar support or neck support, or you can just sniff them. Ah, the sweet smell of success. The center console that flows from the front seat to the rear seats features air vents, climate controls, storage, heated and cooled cup holders, 4 USB ports, a wireless phone charger, and even a master control tablet. You can use the removable device to control everything from the 27-speaker Burmester surround sound system to the delightful, super comfortable executive seats. There's even scope to adjust the ambient lighting, sun blinds for the side windows and massive glass roof, and of course the very impressive fixed 11.6-inch entertainment screens, which feature HDMI, USB-C, and headphone inputs. There's even a pair of wireless noise-cancelling Benz-branded headphones that look like something out of a Bond villain's private helicopter. But just when you thought the back seats couldn't get any cooler, out come the beautifully engineered tray tables, turning the back seat into a genuine workstation. There's also a hidden storage compartment that can be upgraded to a champagne chiller, 2-speed electric windows, reading lights, dual coat hooks, excellent acoustic damping, 8 rear seat air vents with intelligent climate control and automatic ionizing air filtration and perfuming. The list goes on. The boot is big but not massive, due in large part to those sizable and sumptuous rear seats, which also preclude folding or third-row seats. Cargo carrying amenity is average with a handful of tie-down points, a 12-volt socket and plush pile carpeting, but the height-adjustable rear suspension makes loading a bit easier. Well, that was all very plush, but can the same be said of its drive dynamics? Cue the classical music. From the moment the V8 softly ignites, it's crystal clear a lot of effort has gone into making this big beast whisper quiet. While she's a big unit, the powerful V8 delivers ample thrust in all situations, shifting the car's 2,800 kilogram bulk with ease. Handling dynamics are pretty good for such a monumental machine, but this is no AMG GT3 race car. But the engine's been tuned to emphasise supple force, motivating with buttery smoothness. It steers well and offers excellent vision, but it's the supple ride comfort that really stands out. Thanks to a sophisticated sensor system that scans the road and adjusts the adaptive air suspension and variable rate shock absorbers, the Big Benz glides over cruddy roads with nonchalant ease. This high-tech approach delivers a genuine premium ride quality, which is all the more remarkable given it rides on massive 23-inch rims. But are refinement levels just as lofty in the back seat? In a word, yes. The rear suspension is plenty refined, and as good as it is having that potent V8 under your right foot, the rear seat experience is next level. Comfort levels are off the scale. Like all Mercedes-Benz vehicles, the top-spec Maybach SUV is covered by a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty. Annual service costs are reasonable for a vehicle like this at around $900 per year. The Mercedes-Maybach SUV doesn't carry as much badge cachet as the Bentley Bentayga or Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but I reckon it's just as luxurious and offers class-leading technology integration and countless high-end gadgets. As to whether I'd rather drive the GLS 600 or be chauffeured in it, I'm still undecided. Jeeves, to the racetrack. Chop chop.